Oh boy, so that was Guillaume Tour. Many travelers pass through these roads, which makes them a prime target for more brazen thieves. By the way, I haven't done the fight at the Alpine Woods. I'll have to go back there at some point. Next up is the Highlands. This area sees very few travelers pass through and should thus be free from banditry. But some rogues consider that a golden opportunity. Oh boy. But before we do that... Yup, lots of leveling up to do. Everyone's healed up now, so that's all good. So, yeah, we'll be back in a second, guys. Not gonna make you watch this, no worries. Oh, hello everybody, welcome back. I'm not quite done with all of my off-screen leveling, but we landed in a cutscene as I went back to Sentina to do some shopping. So, let's watch this now, yeah? And I'll talk about what I've been doing so far. Yeah? Sounds good?
I wish we had managed to catch Lord Alphonse earlier.
Don't trouble yourself about it, Anadine. Alphonse is cornered. This is the only path in or out of the temple. Now that we have a moment to talk, I wanted to commend you for spotting those additional enemy forces up on the ridge. Oh yeah, that did happen, I guess, when we had that encounter in that tor right there. A tor is an actual word, by the way. It's like a rocky outcropping on top of a hill, so I don't think is a word, but tor actually checks out, because we were fighting on one. Yeah, quick trivia there, yeah. If we had rushed ahead and gotten flanked, things could have turned ugly. Oh, right, I guess... So me standing my ground was the smart thing to do, after all? Well, we did win without any, losses, so yeah.
Thanks, Kyrie. What are we going to do next?
We'll camp here for the night and keep guard over the approach to the temple. I don't want to risk him slipping past us in the dark. At first light, we'll strike out for the temple and end this once and for all. Whoa, what? Oh my goodness! What the? That's one of the immortals, right? I'm gonna assume. It is! Oh, yes. Quintus! This is quite a surprise, sir. To what do we owe the honor of your visit?
I wish to speak to the captain, privately.
Oh, that's a really cool touch that everyone just, wordlessly is like, yes, sir. Except Reiner. Okay, but, that's a very cool, just, little, just selling the kind of, authority that he commands. And Reiner, the lovable rogue, isn't quite as keen, but cool. Very good. But then, a little nod from Kyrie there is enough to get Reiner to back off, because, again, that's who he, trusts, Very cool stuff. Lots of little details I like here. Yeah.
You have always inspired great loyalty in him.
We are family, after all. Really? Are they? Are we talking about Reiner? Who are we? Huh? Oh, I think it is Reiner. Interesting. Okay.
Yes, now I remember. His parents adopted you at an early age. Well, would that I could come simply to engage in idle chit-chat. The council was convened this evening for another surprise meeting, where I was told a marked by the name of Alphonse was attacked by your group.
Uh-oh. So now we have to answer for technically breaking the law. There was an altercation earlier today, that's true. I wonder that all news concerning this particular law travels so quickly.
I took note of that myself, but leave it aside for the time being. I was informed you invoke the right of self-defense in the face of mortal danger as a means of skirting our earlier prohibition against interfering with any of the marked.
Yes, that is the technicality we used. I guess it's time to see how well that holds, yeah?
An accurate, if creative, interpretation of the law. And from what I know of this Alphonse, I have no doubt your claim was justified.
In that case, I confess I do not understand why you are here, Quintus.
Ever so direct. The issue is that while I personally agree with your interpretation of the law, the council took a vote and the majority are against it. I am here in my official capacity to curb your enthusiasm.
Well, hold on. That's a song, right? It's like the really classic. Is it the do 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 do? It's like a game show. It has a theme song that's like really iconic. I think that's the one. I'm write in and tell me. I'm a little unsure here. In any case, I doubt we're going to be playing any Hollywood squares here with our team. We got a nice team that could fill up those squares, though. None of them from Hollywood, I suppose.
However, I wish to propose a different direction for your zeal. You must have noticed in recent years how the Arbiters of the Council have grown progressively less effective. Primus, Tertia, and myself have attempted to take things in hand to correct the current course, but it seems as though our efforts have been constantly stymied. Though I have been unable to uncover the guilty party hindering our work, the trail circles back to the Council itself.
They should just have they should cut to that like freaking Dracula-looking dude, Septimus, just like shifty eyes, at this point, because like, oh man. I guess they could be misdirecting us and it's like someone totally else, but like, either or, I'll be really happy with that. If it's like an impressive twist, or if it just is that obviously evil guy is the bad guy, I'll accept both, honestly. I'm easygoing like that.
The protection afforded this unsavory Alphonse character is but one more sign that things have gone terribly awry, and I suspect it is part of a greater, more sinister plan.
I understand, Quintus. I will support you in whatever course of action you deem best. I mean, honestly, the big twist, of course, would be that Quintus himself is the bad guy, and he's like doing a big-ass misdirect here, would be, I guess, a twist you could do. But there's no point in me starting to be like, it could be them or them or them. I mean, top 3 people who could be the bad guy. Primus, because the main guy turning out to be evil makes sense. Quintus, because he's playing really nice here, so that'd be a big-ass twist if, like, it turned out he was the manipulator. Or Septimus, because it'd just be hilarious to me that such an obviously evil-looking dude was the actual bad guy. Those are my top 3. The other people, we don't even know what the number 6 one's called. They never got any dialogue in the council meeting. And the other 3 didn't have enough screen time in that meeting for me to like get a read on them. So yeah, we will see.
Good. I'm glad to hear you say that, as I don't think you will particularly like my solution. Captain Kyrie, I have not yet nominated my own marked, but I believe I have found just the right candidate.
Oh! Interesting. To have a reliable immortal candidate on our side would certainly be welcome. Oh, that's kind of funny that Kyrie is that dense in this situation. That's really funny. Because she's like pretty on the ball normally. She's she's been portrayed as a very competent like character. So that's actually really funny that she's just like, oh, well, that's really good for you, Sir Quintus. Glad to hear that you found this candidate. Good luck with them, all right? No.
My thoughts exactly. I need someone who champions doing the right thing above all else. Someone with integrity. Someone incorruptible. Kyrie, I am nominating you to be my marked candidate.
Me? I am flattered you would trust me with such a grave responsibility. But I must decline. I have no desire to join the ranks of the immortals.
I know, and that is another reason why you are so perfectly suited to the task. I will speak plainly. I sense a growing corruption within the council. As you can imagine, rooting out this evil, and quickly, is of the utmost importance. I need an ally, Kyrie. As a marked, you will no longer be bound by the law. You will be free to pursue Alphonse and investigate the situation in any fashion you see fit.
This is interesting because they've had some, the law is, flawed and misabuse of the law when it's flawed themes in this game so far. I think it's interesting if we are going to have, it's turned on us. Now we have open hands to abuse it. Is Kyrie going to be tempted by that? Or are we going to stick to the path of righteousness? That's a very interesting angle for this plot to take, and I'm all for it.
And once the conspirators are brought to justice, the council will have a worthy member to fill the void of Primus stepping down.
There is a certain sense in your plan, but surely there must be someone else, another candidate you could select?
You are trying my patience, Kyrie. I presented this duty in the form of an offer, but no one may refuse the candidacy of a marked, especially not an arbiter.
Oh, that frown. I see. When I became an arbiter, I pledged to obey the immortals in all things.
I am glad we are finally in accord. Come, being a marked isn't some kind of curse. You will find yourself even more powerful than before.
Really? Did Alphonse find himself even more powerful than before? Because when we confronted him right now, he was kind of like, exit stage right. As soon as we started to indicate our willingness to beat the crap out of him. But, okay then. Oh, I love the pot sound effect, by the way. That boiling big old pot there keeps making the little kettle sound. Very cute. Oof!
It is done. I pronounce you one of the marked. I know that you will continue to serve us well.
Now she's got one of those, crying tattoos as well then. Alright then. Energy tattoos. Interesting, by the way, I think the marked only have it under one eye, but if you look at Quintus, he's got them under both eyes. So I wonder if it's like once you become an immortal, you get the matching tattoo then under the other eye. It's not a tattoo, I assume, some kind of weird power sigil thing, but it's basically a tattoo. Yeah.
You are now able to enter the temples, something impossible to anyone but a marked, forbidden even to we immortals.
Temples? Oh, I see. Yeah, I see it right here.
The goal of the marked pilgrimage is to visit the 4 temples and commune with the relics housed therein. With the mark upon you, the relic will confer some of its energy to you. Visit the relics at all 4 temples and return to Illuster. That, in essence, is what the pilgrimage entails. Oh, and keep your wits about you during your journey. I have a feeling some skullduggery is afoot within the pilgrimage, and you don't get to be my age without listening to your hunches. Now I shall leave you in the care of the worried rider.
And he's gone.
Kyrie, is everything okay? What just happened?
Yes, I'm all right. Oh, cool. The tattoo's in the portrait now as well, although Bit flipped on the sprite and the character. Oh well, we'll let it slide.
Quintus selected me to be his marked candidate. Oh, the magic takes a toll. The feeling is strange and not entirely pleasant, but I will get used to it. I must.
Oh. This is big! You could become one of the immortals!
Indeed. I'm going to need some time to get used to this.
I suppose she could, she could just use the marked as an excuse for doing her, inquiry into all this business, but then she'd, just willfully not finish the pilgrimage, I guess, if she wanted to. If she didn't want to become an immortal in the end, that's how she could play the system. Let some other marked beat her to the punch, That's how I would probably play it. But then again, I wonder if Quintus would just be like, hurry up now, this is not proper, and I am an immortal. So, we will see.
Now that I am undertaking the pilgrimage, our new objective is to visit the temple. Though I'm sure we'll still have Alphonse to deal with on the way.
All right. But for now, get some rest. You look exhausted. You can fill me in on the details later.
Kyrie became a marked. This grants her access to a special class with many powerful abilities. Give her new class a look in the troops menu. Well, we're gonna do just that, everybody. We're kind of close to the episode end, but not super close. And I kind of want to do a little bit of grinding for my lower level characters at the woods and the Tor. So once again, I think I will have to call it a little early, because I don't want to jump into another combat without having grinded my kind of lower level characters to keep them up to snuff. Sorry, everybody. That means the episode will be a little shorter, but let's do a little bit of then managing here on the screen then for you guys. If you don't want any plot anymore, everybody, if you don't want to see progress, you can end the episode by now. I'm going to check out what Kyrie's new class is, and then I'm going to do some shopping in Sentina, and then we're gonna call it for the day. The rest of you who aren't interested in that, thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Let's see how we do then, everybody, y'all. Now then, the rest of you who are still watching, let's check out what this thing does. So it's a class for her, if I understood correctly. Marked. One who has been selected as a candidate for the title of Immortal. Their power increases as they draw energy from each relic in the land. Okay, well, let's make her a marked right away, and let's not have her be a mender. Let's put that mercenary, because we've grinded some good abilities for her in mercenary-ness. So let's put Warcraft right there, and of course we'll keep Health Expert, very important. Ancient Power. Abilities of the Marked class. One who has been selected as a candidate. Yeah, okay, yeah, we read that. Let's check out what her abilities are then, as a Marked. So that's cool. That must be only for Kyrie then, because, yeah. Dark Bolt. Deal dark damage to the target from a distance. That's cool. Another ranged option. Very cool. Wrathful Blow. Dark. That's a lot of dark here. I'm immediately feeling a little dark about this, a little suspicious about this whole marked business, now that everything's just dark, dark, dark. And execute. That's certainly a scary-ass ability, yeah. Oh, wow, you can slow enemies with a counter. That's gonna be great. So there's Wrathful Beam is an even beefier. Yeah, it's an AoE line AoE. Very cool. Avenger. Oh, that's not great, because for each fallen ally, up to 3 stacks. I don't want to play like that. That's a little risky. Oh, then she unlocks holy moves. So, okay, so the marked is actually a little bit of light, a little bit of dark. Kinda cool. Getting some Cecil from FF4 vibes here. Very neat, very neat. Oh, sick. Some drain moves? Oh, that's fantastic. Also, I love that the drain MP move costs very little. Of course, it would be counterproductive for it to cost a lot, so smart. Wrathful Burst, big-ass Dark Explosion, or a Holy Beam, Holy Laser, and Holy Burst. Yeah. There's no Holy Blow here, that's too bad. There's only Wrathful Blow, that's an interesting little missing thing, but sure. So yeah, it looks like this is worth getting work on, because these are unique abilities, and, you know, Dark and Holy are very neat. We only have the Templar so far to provide Holy moves. We got no Dark moves to provide, so yeah. I like it. Okay, everybody. Now let's go shopping in Centina for some stuff. Oh, should I check out the arena? Oh, okay, I don't know. We'll think about it. First, let's gear up our team. No better those. But I do want to get some proper armor here. So there we go. Oh, I forgot to do... I also forgot to do... it is better. Oh, but I did give that spear to Anadine. Let's not give Anadine any items for now. Let's save her last. But, yeah, I forgot to do crafting. So we'll check that out once we're done. Although I don't think I got any crafting parts fighting those fellas, so... And I've got no new classes unlocked, so I'm not going to be using money on folks then. Increases the range of ranged spells by 1. This is an incredibly good item. This is incredibly good, worth it. Did this one have any? No, this one has no special traits, but that is very good for our mender to have that. And we bought this sword for Lily. So Lily's been geared up. Till. Let's get some leather armor for you, mate. Andre, let's get a heavy crossbow for you. Less accuracy, but it's chunky. Let's do that, yeah. Rude! Hey, how's it going, dude? Let's get an ancient rod for you as well. Wow, the first time I did shopping here, I was like, I'm never gonna afford gear for everybody, and now we're doing okay affording gear. Or increase the range on these buffs, yes! Alright then, I guess we can afford to get something for Anadine then as well. Let's get that chunky steel armor. Interesting, we could get a cotton robe for her if we really wanted to. But, okay, well this isn't that chunky, it's only +1. Yeah, maybe I actually just want to sit on this, actually. Apart from, you know, the fact that her old armor is actually a unique item for Anadine, consider the fact that it's only a +1 increase. How about if I give her a helmet? Okay, yeah, this is way worth it. Better worth it to get the steel helm, so yeah. And I would say that I'll save the money that's left. We're still going to be left with 2,400. I'll save that for a rainy day. That was some good shopping. Okay. Okay, let's do the arena. Let's have a quick look at the arena, just out of curiosity. I was gonna say, all those people I told to stop watching, they're gonna miss out on the arena now. I'll try to remember to mention at the start of the next episode, because we still have a little bit of time left, so... We're currently closed in preparation for the Grand Tournament. When is this tournament? You can't rush these things. We'll open again when we're ready, and not a minute before. Well, there you go. Very good. So it goes. Well, let's, oh yeah, crafting. Let's check that out. We could craft an Absorber Plus. But again, we don't have anyone who uses these items yet, so is it worth it? I don't know. Is there anything else I could use those things for? Those gums and everything. Ammoniac gum, snake bite oil. We do have plenty of them, and it only costs 1 and 2. Oh, fine. Just because I don't want to leave it hanging there. There we go. Not that I can use them yet, but... So we have a Springer. Okay, so that's like the Forceful Strike, but as an item. Reflectotron gives Thorns. Cool. And Absorber Plus. Okay. Oh, I guess as an episode ending, I can review what skills I bought for everybody else. Okay, real quickly. I'll do that real quickly as well. Reiner got Attack Expert. I thought this increases his base attack, because I'm playing Reiner as a very offensive-oriented scoundrel. Less of the steals and stuff, and more just like doing big attacks. So I gave that to him. For Anadine, I got Taunt, which gives Berserk on a target. I guess we'll give that a go. I just wanted to like get that, because I think I already got Thorns for... Yeah, I got Thorns. Well, I also got Taunt for... Okay. But I haven't had a chance to taunt anybody yet. We'll give that a go at some point, yeah? I'm very curious about it. Although, I don't know, because the range is very short. I could just stab a person with my spear at that range rather than do that. For Virgil, I decided, since it's about time and I'm so annoyed by it, dealing with it, I got that Smart Casting ability. It's about time. So this one is that there's no detrimental effects from AoE spells. Very good, very good. Lana got something, I think. No, she did not. She didn't get anything, actually. She did not level up, one of the few. Lily, you saw. Tail, I got... Arterial Cut again. It's a good move. If you can we do it at range? Can we? Yes, it's weapon, so we can totally like shoot people's arteries open with our crossbow, which is fantastic. Andre got a weird ability from his rangery ways. He got Collect Pelt. This is basically for getting components off of monsters, which might be worth it. Also, kind of nice, it ignores Rebirth, which is good to know. That might actually be the real use of this skill at some point, to finish off an enemy with the Rebirth ability. Rude didn't get anything. No, yes he did. No, he didn't. Never mind. And Durzo, oh, excuse me, Durzo, he got Mass Barrier. I couldn't afford Mass Renew yet, which is like a regen spell. But Mass Barrier might have use. Avoid status effects, like, that could be nice. That could be nice. So that's where we're at the moment. I will probably... It's very possible I'll unlock a new class, so we'll have yet another new member once I do the fights in these couple of areas. It's possible. You never know. So I'll go through that as well at the beginning of next episode, before we jump on into the Highlands. Yeah. But, as mentioned, that will all be for next time. Thanks for watching. Sorry again if the pacing's still... I'm still looking for it a little bit. It's a little tricky in a game like this, but I think I'll find my stride at some point. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. I really like that fight at the Tor, so I hope the next ones are just as fun. Look forward to it in the future, guys. Bye-bye!